What's going on, guys? This is Elijah, CEO and founder of Operational Industries. Today we are going to do a little bit of a tour of the production side of Operational Industries. We haven't really shared anything with anyone about where we've transitioned to over the last year, how much we've grown, and so we're just going to showcase a little bit of how that process works so you know you're not getting a bunch of random crap from China. Okay, so for the production side, we don't really have a designated area office space because a lot of what we do in terms of like making print lists and customer service and all of that, we do remotely, most of which is done by my wife or Brooke, our production manager here. So the office space here in this building is actually a break room for us, also kind of a spare closet. So we've got the break room area, our super high-end folding table, as well as our lockers for our employees, fridge, and my favorite place in the entire building, my office. On top of that, these boxes over here, a lot of people ask us, what do you guys do with all of like your mess up shirts, or do you donate or anything like that? And the short answer is yes. All of those boxes back over here are boxes of mess ups, whether the shirt was tagged incorrectly, or you know, the design was slightly sideways or slightly faded or something that isn't good enough to pass our quality control. We save all of those things and we donate them. One of the companies that we work with is Building Stronger Veterans. They do a lot of stuff for homeless veterans and stuff like that. So that's where a lot of these products will go. That's hoodies, T-shirts, hats. I mean, any type of thing that we would just be like, not good enough, that we don't feel right about taking money for, we donate. It's not something that we just drop off at Goodwill or throw in the dumpster. So obviously there are some things that we cut up and throw away if it's really bad. Like I would be really embarrassed seeing somebody wearing that product, then yeah, we're not gonna release that. But that's where all of our mess ups go. And I think that answers that question. As most of you guys know, all of our art is hand-drawn and an original idea. That's where those ideas are created, 90% of the time. Okay, so right now we're gonna be entering the production side, more specifically the shipping side. This is where Brooke spends most of her time. She's not here right now. Well, over here physically. She's over there. Anyways, we have all of our boxes, we have all of our bags, all of our stickers, table set up, everything that you would need for shipping. This is her station. And then as you can see, the picking area is just over yonder. So as you can see, as you're looking off to the left or right of me, most of these boxes are empty. And the reason is because we don't bulk print 90% of our stuff. Usually the way that it works is we print to order. So we have all of the backstock of the blanks. They get a print list of what needs to be printed due to the orders that have come in. Once they're printed, folded, bagged, and tagged, they're then stocked on the shelf, and the following day they're shipped out. That's why they're empty.
Oh my God! Wow!
Not because we don't sell anything, but because we're really fast. We're faster than you. Yes, all of you.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
All right, fun fact. So not only do we have a monthly subscription where you get an exclusive design every single month, but we release 2 or 3 new designs every single month. Yes, we cycle through the ones that don't sell very well. That's normal for most companies, but that's kind of how we operate at this moment. So after the design concept is created on the toilet, I send that to my artist creates it, draws it, and then it's approved to our third-party company that actually prints all of our designs on paper, so it is transferable onto our t-shirts. Once that's done and we receive those, we then put them in order where they need to be alphabetically or by popularity, way they're easier to pick per the print list that production gets. When the transfers come in, sometimes they're not in the best shape in terms of how they're put on the paper, or we also combined the front of the design and the back of the design on the same piece of, or what is called a gang sheet. We have to separate those because obviously we don't want the front and the back on the same side. So you'll get something like this, like the key to the city. We have to separate the front from it because they're gonna come on the same sheet together. We can actually fit 4 of each on one sheet. So it's more cost effective that way to go this route. A little bit of extra muscle from Brooke having to individually cut them. Yes, it's kind of mundane, but that's what we do, that's how we do it. So one of the ways that we're able to fulfill orders as quickly as we do is because we have a large overstock of the blanks that we utilize, whether that's the tank tops, hoodies, t-shirts, whatever. They're all designated by size and color. So again, depending on whatever they have on their print list, they can pick it quicker, set it up, and then they can come over to tagging. So Again, once everything's pulled for the day, or if we're just trying to backstock stuff and have it tagged, we print our own tag on them because it just adds to the quality of our stuff. We want to have something that's more customized. So we have our tagging station here. Jake will grab whatever it is that needs to be tagged. He's going to throw it on the tag press and put the desired tag to that product. Again, another mundane process, very repetitive, but necessary. Once it's tagged, it'll get put back on the shelf, and now it's ready to be printed on with the front and back of the design. So I try not to micromanage, but we have to make sure it's done right. He had to sign an NDA. He can't tell anybody about this.
Wait.
Okay, once everything's tagged, again, it's ready to be printed on. It's gonna look something like this here, depending on what it is, you know, whatever. They all have different colors and different, what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? What is it? What?
That you do.
Ratio, is that what you said? Blend, yeah. See, I'm retarded. I don't work here, dog.
You are now one of my elite employees.
Whenever you have your desired blend that is tagged onto the t-shirt, then it's set out with the design that's going to be printed on it, and it's stacked here on the table. And then Michaela or Tanya are going to be the ones printing the fronts and backs of the shirt. Again, once they're printed, they're gonna be bagged and tagged. By tagged, I mean this, desired size on it. Up, everything's put in its right place, and then it's taken over to shipping, where Brooke bags it there, puts the label on it, and it's shipped out same day. Not every order is shipped same day. It's usually within 2 to 3 business days as of right now. We say 2 to 5 usually because we'd like to under promise and over deliver. That's usually how we operate. But that's pretty much it. There isn't a whole lot more to production as of right now. All right, so a lot of people don't know, and a lot of people do know, that when we initially started production, we started in the spare bedroom of our house, just my wife and I. That quickly went from our spare bedroom to our garage, and then from there we got a small 1,700 square foot shop just down the street from us, which a year later after that grew into an 1,800 square foot building. There was other reasons why we switched buildings, but saved us monthly cost, and it was like 100 square feet bigger, so we had a little bit more room. But we're obviously not there anymore. We're in a little bit over a 4,000 square foot building now here in Caldwell instead of New Plymouth. And everyone seems pretty happy with the location. There's a lot more room for activities. However, we are growing, we need more room. So more expansion is coming on the production side of Operational Industries. We're gonna start doing embroidery in-house and adding a whole bunch of other products that we've never released, some of which will be like sublimated and stuff like that. How should I end it?
Stick around for the ride, like and subscribe.
Fucking gay. So anyways, just keep watching. We're gonna keep sharing what's going on, what's been happening, and where we're going. I don't have an outro that's super cringy, so that's the end of the video.